Hey guys, TC Productions here, and today I will be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars 75280 501st Legion Clone Troopers, or better known as the 501st Battle Pack. It released on August 1st, 2020, with 285 pieces and retailed for $29.99 or $30 USD. This set came by LEGO fans and many people campaigning for a 501st Battle Pack. In 2020, a normal battle pack usually retailed for $15 and came with a build and 4 minifigures. This set is $30, has 2 builds, and comes with 6 minifigures. Now, I don't count battle droids as minifigures, but the total amount of figures in this set is 6. Now, something people find funny, or just a plain slap in the face, is how LEGO made this set $30 instead of a regular $15, which is now $20 due to inflation. Anyway, looking closer at the box art, you'll notice that they have a 332-second Clone Trooper style to represent that this is a Clone Wars set. They show off the bulk speeder, the AT-AT, and the minifigures. You may also notice that there was a new Jet Trooper from Battlefront 2. He looks amazing. You also have all the figures lined up as usual, which looks great. Looking at the back of the box, you can see more of the builds and minifigures, as well as the play features of the speeder and AT-AT. Alright, let's jump into the speed build. For the people that are going to be building a 501st Clone Army, are also going to be building a droid army with this set. You get 2 of these guys with this battle pack, and they are the regular battle droids. Nothing to really say about these guys, because we've seen them since 2007, when they gave us that straight arm. But yeah, you get 2 of these guys in this set. A nice addition if you're building a droid army. Very nice. And this is the figure why most of you guys are buying the set, the 501st Clone Trooper. It looks like LEGO made some nice improvements over the original 501st Clone Trooper from 2013, and maybe, in some people's eyes, took some steps back. A very noticeable fix is that the arms were switched from blue to white, which many people think is a terrible mistake. However, all white arms are more accurate because the 501st Trooper's arms are primarily white with a small amount of blue on the shoulder. A dual molded version with blue and white would have been awesome, but unfortunately in a $30 set, you're not going to be getting something like that. So they decided to go with all white, and I think that looks fine. You could purchase blue arms and swap them out. I know that's expensive, and I wouldn't do it myself, but that is an option. I think the all white look is a little bit cleaner. However, the change from black to white for the hip piece have really irritated some people. You can see the black hip piece on the older figure and the white on the newer one. It would have been nice to see some hip printing like they did on previous figures, like the Kashyyyk Scout Trooper in 2014, which would have been awesome to have, but didn't end up happening. They also added some shadow printing on the side of the helmet, which the 2013 version did not have, which is more accurate to the real Trooper, which helps the new design look more modern. Something else you don't see much for LEGO Star Wars is foot printing, which the previous time we got foot printing was on the ARC Trooper from the 2012 Battle Pack. So yeah, it's something nice to see, seeing it's been 8 years. Removing the helmet, you'll see the new clone head. This is a different head from the older 501st version of the angry clone face. So that's cool. Another thing you may notice about this clone head is that they changed from the light nougat flesh tone to a nougat tone. So that's nice, and I like this head so much better than the other ones. You do get 3 of these guys in the set if you did not know. One of them has an extra long rifle, and the barrel of the rifle is actually a black candle piece, which looks awesome. The final figure is the 501st Jet Trooper, and it's amazingly good. However, I have one issue right away, is that the jetpack makes his neck so much longer than it should be. And I will mention that according to the creator, the Jet Trooper is actually based on the Clone Wars and not the Battlefront 2 version. In fact, it appears like they were unaware that the Jet Trooper was in Battlefront 2. He has many fine details and markings. He has a different torso, a helmet print, and blue arms compared to the other 501st troopers. And the blue jetpack is fantastic, since we previously got it in white or green, but seeing it in blue is really good, and really matches his character. He will have the same head and faceprint as the other 501st troops. And if you want to use him without a jetpack, there is a back print. He looks normal without the jetpack, but what are you gonna do? And these are all the vehicles for the set. Now, what they did with this set was really interesting because the fans were asking for a battle pack with just a Speeder or AT-AT, and Lego was like, let's just put both in there. And that was a very cool thing to see happen because it hadn't really been done before. Usually it's one or the other. So this Speeder is kinda familiar to the bulk Speeder with sidecar we got in 2013, but definitely not the same. There's also a nice seating area for the trooper in here. It looks like he is boosted up on his seat, but that's okay. I will also say that these handlebars are pretty sick. I noticed it's much different than what we've seen before, but they work really well, and the trooper can hold them as he should be able to. Looking at the front of the bike, you have this large base of an area, I'm guessing to support these stud shooters on the sides. The stud shooters can be removed and replaced with anything if you decide you do not like them, but I think they look good. Looking at the back, they're all stickers. You do have to be somewhat careful to get them to line up, because you can see how the gray is supposed to line up with the other gray on the sides, so there is definitely some work you may need to do and some caution as you apply these stickers. But overall, I think this is a great Speeder. I really can't find anything wrong, but my only complaint could be the stickers. But then again, you really don't have a choice. And here is the AT-AT. Looking at the set, you probably noticed that there was a bit of a downsize compared to the previous models, which is good because many LEGO Star Wars fans were complaining that these are oversized and not minifigure scale, and this one takes it down a ton. It's not quite as small as I think some people wanted to see, but it's smaller. You have a nice control panel, which is printed. You have a small area for your trooper to sit in, which is great, and of course, he can sit and grab the handlebars. Turning it around, you can see a pair of binoculars and another clip to hold his pistol. The antennas look great. When I was building this set, I don't think I've ever seen that building technique for the antennas before. Looking at the legs, as you can guess, you have more stickers, and you can move the legs at 3 different spots and set it however you want it to be. Looking back at the front, I'm sure you can guess, more stickers. But the details the stickers give would make the set look 10 times better. I'm glad they included a stud shooter for a play feature. Now, some people won't like it because the cannon is actually supposed to be much larger, but it's fine. Now, should you buy this set? An awesome looking Speeder and AT-AT, 3 501st troopers, a jet trooper, 2 battle droids? Absolutely. If you are a LEGO Star Wars fan, you should definitely have one of these sets in your collection. This is a great set to army build with. I would 100% recommend this to anyone. My rating of this set would have to be a 9 or 9.5 out of 10. It's a really good set. You guys should pick it up if you haven't. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.